Hello, this is an HP Officejet 5740 printer that we're going to be taking apart today. Um, I'll show you how to get into the printer just in case you have some papers stuck in there or your printer is giving you random messages with errors and you've done everything you could so far and you just need to go inside of the printer. It's very simple. You'll need a T10 size screw, Torx screw, something that looks like this. This is a Torx screw size T10 that we're going to use. So I'll just go step by step, and then you'll know what you need to do. Hopefully, after watching this video, I'm gonna take as much parts off as I can just to go through it. So I'll begin with this document feeder. We'll lift it up, remove this tab towards us. Then we're gonna pull this unit towards us and pop it out. And here we go. This is where our ADF roller is. That also comes out very easily. You just pop this up, remove this gear, then push this tab away like so. Be very careful because these tiny parts, they are not attached anymore, so they're loose kind of. There's a spring over here, and all these parts, they're easily lost if you're not careful. So this is the ADF roller. Gonna set this aside. We have the ADF feeder unit. That's the one with mechanism that pulls the paper through. And if you need to replace that, well, first of all, we need to unplug the printer. You know what to do is just, best thing is to disconnect it first, and we'll go further into that. Well, actually, we can disconnect it up here. So we pull this one away, and then push it out from the other side and disconnect it. There we go. This is where the connection is, in there, over here. Our formatter board, or the main board, is on this side. Power supply is also here. But in order to get inside of the printer, what we'll need to do is just lift this. This basically it just holds printer from going up and controls how it flows. Simple piece. When you open it, pull it towards you like so. And now we can open the unit in order for us to take some screws out. We're going to remove the screen first. So in order to do that, we're going to remove these two screws right here. Then we slide it to the right and up like so. Then we're going to disconnect the cord here, and this is how you remove the control panel with the screen. Now we're going to remove some screws in order to open this printer up. Just located here. I believe we got most of them out, maybe not there. Then we're gonna push these panels like I did here. Push them away, like so. That releases this cover here. And one more screw over here before we pull it up. Let's take that down. It's located right here, and it's basically a spring that's holding the back unit from falling. And not all similar printers are going to have that. When you pull this up, make sure you disconnect this unit right here. There's a connection right here we need to just remove and take this cover off. So now we see what the printer looks like on the inside. Check it out if you're trying to find any jams or papers in there. This is an easy access to the timing strip that I was talking about. It's right here. This is locked in position, so what we need to do is just push this whole unit back, and use gloves because usually there's some ink accumulation in there. Let's remove the cartridges. So now our carriage unit is moving back and forth freely. The power unit is located on the back. Actually, in order to replace that, you don't need to do much. It's just one screw on the back here. I'm gonna remove that and pull this back, and this is how you pull out the power supply unit if you need to replace it. There we go. So let's continue with the inside of the printer. Another thing that I should have done probably in the beginning is to remove trays. These are the output tray is very simple. And then this one here, the paper loading tray, we're going to put the printer on its side. And actually, we're just going to remove this here. There we go. And while I have this printer on its side, let's remove the paper pickup roller. Before, on previous models, it was very hard or almost impossible to get to those. Since the HP printers now, when you remove the tray, or you don't have to remove it, when you slide it open, you get access to the pickup roller, which is very easy. You can clean it, or you can replace it if you have another one. So you're just going to remove the screw and lift this side up. Be very careful not to break it over there, if you're trying to save this part, of course. We're going to use a flathead screwdriver, and over here just lift it up a little bit, and on this side kind of also lift it up, and then you can just slide it out. So this is the paper pickup roller right here. There's a spring here that also needs to be put in place when you're installing that. But to take it out, you just kind of get it out of its position here and twist it. And here we go. Okay, let's carefully put it back to where we were. We're going to remove this piece now. You can see it's connected right here. This is the scanner connection. And the document feeder connection. So now we're going to, if we need to remove the timing strip. So we're just gonna push it wherever this is the spring side. So we're just gonna take it here and push it to the left and get it out of its position. When you reinstall it, you have to make sure that it goes into the sensor area. With this printer, it's very easy. On most HP printers, you have to kind of feed it in there because this area is usually covered. And then carefully pull it out. So let's remove this side so we have easier access. Actually, we're going to remove the formatter board or the main board on the printer. Disconnect all of these here. There's more connected on the bottom that we can get to later. Pull it back like so. Oops, that's a lot of noise. So we're going to continue disconnecting all of these here. It's usually not too hard putting it back together. First of all, these are in kind of in the position, and then they're all different sizes. So, but it's best to take pictures as you take something off in order to repair it. Going to remove the screws that hold the formatter board. So this is the board right here. This we could have removed right away, but it doesn't hurt to remove it later. And I think the last thing that we're going to remove is the carriage unit. So in order to do that, I already have it out of place. So and we're going to remove this belt and this clip right here. Just going to pull it up. Oops. Make sure it's not in the printer so to pick it up, but I'll just continue with this here. And then there's the spring that we'll also need to take out of place. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So remove this rod. Now there are wiring right here. There's wiring right here that we can just pick up like this here, and it's already disconnected from the main board. So here we have a carriage unit for this printer. So most of the parts are replaced without much problem. Just have to make sure you put everything back the way it was. And in order, for example, to replace a carriage unit, you don't have to take anything else off, just the top unit here. And that's pretty much how far we'll go with this. Most of the parts that are replaceable, we are replaced. Anything further down may not be worth it, but if you want to go ahead and replace something, for example, this mechanism here, if you want to fix it, then go ahead. There's screws that are visible to you. You can keep going. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully I was able to help you in any way. If I did, please comment in the section below. Your experiences also are appreciated for other people to see. And have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you.